Okay, no, it's more of I can't be specific about the answers because I don't know what fixed it. If I knew what fixed it, I wouldn't be standing here right now. I'd actually probably be a god of IT. Let us swap weapons and drop the quick blade for the quick bow and begin. Well, I suppose this is working just fine. This run, I mean. Gen Con is a general gaming convention down in Indianapolis, and I'm heading down to there this week. That's why I really didn't want to miss out on streaming at any point in time, which is why I'm even attempting to stream at this point in time. Because I'm going to be down there for a few days, might do a podcast while there, but oh my goodness, was it nightmarish to have Doggo home. Cody, annoying bastard. Alright, well, we're going for the sepulcher anyway, because... Excuse me. Don't ever try to talk to me again. Or at least try to make human speech when you're speaking. Once again, when you get your brain cells back, then try and speak to me. When you get your brain cells back, then you are free to talk to me. Until then, I think you're on mute. Oh wait, yeah, because I muted you last time because you fell asleep during the party hard section. Because we weren't partying hard enough for you. Ah well, I can't blame you. It's also late at night. Yep, I have to go to work in the afternoon, so I'm glad. I'm quite visibly ecstatic and excited. That sounds exciting. Now the real question is can you kill the undead with extreme proficiency? I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a no. You know what, I'm going to take the heal when parry, because that seems like a really good item right now. And that's the promenade, meaning I've got 20 seconds to explore anywhere else. So what is over here? An ice grenade. Guess what's not worthwhile in this instance? So let us move on and try to speedrun our way through the sepulcher, because I even know what's at the end of it, because in my off-screen save file, I actually managed to get through there after you told me what stuff was in there. And it's actually not as horrible as I'm used to. It's just, oh my gosh, they need to reduce the difficulty just a little bit, so you have a little bit more time to run around and explore, and if you ever try to backtrack, it shouldn't screw you over. In my honest opinion. Yeah. I also realized that corrupted power is one of the better items in the game, so I'm gonna actually start working on getting it. One of the better support items, I should say. It gives you a curse when you want to have a curse. In certain fights, it doesn't matter how much damage you take. The amount of damage you take would kill you anyway, but the extra damage you deal might end the fight faster in your favor. And I actually want a melee weapon as opposed to my ranged one. Even though I love the quick bow, it's the Watcher just murders me every time. So let us actually go for the twin daggers, because I'm actually used to those. I know heresy, right? I'm kind of going against everything I know, but melee weapons just seem better with the Watcher until they remove the stupid I keep your arrows as long as I'm invulnerable. Except if that only matters if you can damage them. You can't damage the Watcher while he's invulnerable, and your grenades won't make him drop it. That's the problem I'm having. You can't get it. You can't get it. Yes, that one we already knew. It's the Watcher that's the problem. The incomplete one is a little bitch. As after they started actually tracking how many times you've lived and died against certain enemies, the incomplete one has yet to kill me once. And because of my reasoning in this regard, it's why I don't really consider the incomplete one that dangerous to me, and why I don't really take any advice on him because I don't need any. He's already dead to me. It's... Yes. I also need to remember that blocking with this shield will always give me a little bit of health, at least for the first time of it. I could join the power of the dark side. The dark side ain't actually that good. I also know what the speed door is in the sepulcher, and have decided that's actually not worthwhile to even try and get there, unless it's literally offered to me, and there's nothing else I can do down here. Counted a single upgrade and nothing else. If it was like 3 or 4, the speed door would be worthwhile, but a single upgrade? Ha. Yep, which is... That is the only real good upgrade section right now. Can you not insta-kill me like you keep trying to do? I mean, the upgrade guarantees are required because otherwise, what's the purpose of going to a speed door if all that's going to happen is I'm just going to avoid... Okay, what's the purpose of going to a speed door if I could just stay in a level and get upgrades anyway? Well... That's a really, really weird kind of water you're trying to drown them in. It's very red and very hot to the touch, and seems to spread on anything that's dry and cloth-like. No, I have not. No. I've seen playthroughs of it. I kind of figured from the name. You don't get called Drowner unless you do something of that sort. Hate Slayers so much. Didn't have enough damage to go through there. Unfortunately. Oh well, I made most of the money back, so it's not humongously problematic. It even starts me off with a bow and infinite arrows, so hopefully I can start running through there. Well, I'll get corruptive power before too long. Yeah, I've had the blueprint for a very long time. 40... It is 40 cells. Okay, I'm gonna need a better weapon than this thing, because it's doing nothing. I didn't know there was Vampire Fangs. I knew there was the Vampire Whip. But I didn't know there was a Vampire Fangs. Convenience. Oh, well, I'm not going for that gold. Ooh, hey. Game, that's tempting, but I'm going for the ossuary, so I actually don't want to grab it. What's down there? Or maybe I'm not going for the ossuary at all, and I'm just going for a normal standard run. Even though I hate those with a passion at this point. So many things hidden behind doors, and it costs me money to get them. How awful. However, you don't ever judge a book by its cover, because this weapon could very well be my freaking salvation. Or they could just give me a bunch of gold anyway and not make this a problem. Like, so far, they're being very, very generous with gold. I mean, I guess it also makes... So, I wonder, if the enemies are being very generous with gold, does that mean that you're more likely to encounter upgrades behind gold doors, or what? I mean, that's what I've been finding this entire time here. Then again, you're on Witcher right now, so you don't really see what I'm doing. Oh, hi there. I thought I could avoid you tonight. Well, I try. Anyway, let's head down to the ossuary before the speed door closes on me. Basically, I'm just doing straight ossuary runs tonight, and I'm also going to be ending this at 1 o'clock tonight because I need to be able to go to sleep and get ready for basically Hell Week. Final week of work, which then means they're making me work as often as I physically can. And of course the infantry bow is here in all its glory with double damage, which would have allowed me to carry myself through the ossuary, but having gold is the antithesis of what I usually contain. No, I will be doing the other games, but they're basically going to be restricted to an hour and nothing else. Okay, so speed door's down here. Good. Oh, God. No, he's playing Witcher, so he's not really paying attention to it. Unless he's moved himself to another chat, which is perfectly acceptable. Ah, okay. Makes sense. And, yes, basically immediately after work, I'm heading on off to Gen Con, which is why I have my stream set up with the title The Trip Before Gen Con. So if you're in Indianapolis for whatever reason, you'll be saying hi to me that day. Okay. This is fantastic. My weapon is so weak that I'm having to avoid fighting all the enemies because to kill one of them takes like 8 shots. I did reply to Total Biscuit mostly because I understand his feeling and pain on the matter. Everything, don't you know? Is there... I wish I could scroll through the map and see if I've missed anything as of right now. But so far I don't have anything that I could actually make use of. No, that's not at all what I ever posted. No, what I posted was because he was talking about thunderstorms and how you don't ever want to record during one. And I was just saying, I understand the pain. I feel like every time I've ever done it, though, it was a massive mistake on my part. But I at least understand the pain. Okay, is there anything around here that has an upgrade available? No, not at all. Interesting. I'll take Traps Are Not Gay for $5. Anyway. They're always complaining about it. Oh, it was the dev for Darkest Dungeon had noticed one of my posts earlier. Can you not? Can you freaking not kill me right then and there? Yeah, he noticed my post, which is why I was happy. The video that I posted earlier in that day. Is there anything else? Yes. He just liked it, that's all. It was just noticed. It was just, he noticed me. I was happy that I got noticed by any of the devs for... Yes, that's basically what it is. Basically. Okay, there's the Forgotten Sepulcher. But I know the speed door is 10 minutes, so I'm gonna do a quick speed run of these areas and just look for stuff, because fighting these guys is just not my forte. Not by a long shot. I do plan... Oh, as a side note, another thing that I said, because I would announce it on the stream, and I'm probably gonna make a small little video... God, no. Making a small video to, like, describe it. No, what I meant to say was, before I stumbled over my own words into oblivion, is that I'm probably going to try to podcast maybe once Gen Con, stuff I see at Gen Con. Basically, if there's like an interesting game or something similar, I might try to podcast it. Like, podcast about it and discuss what I've seen. You know, maybe actually be the game journalist I'm kind of trying to be. Don't they already? I mean, hey, I also do reviews, so... bleh. I also have like 2 game reviews in the backlog to do, one of which I need to get done by the 20th. I haven't. I've only ignored a request if there's no particular time frame that it's supposed to be done, if only because it eventually got so long that I've been unable to process the request for the review, that me actively completing it at that point would be kind of pointless. Alright. My goodness, is there anything around here that's even worthwhile? Okay, so you're dead, let's get to the nearest portal and get the process going of GTFOing to the Forgotten Sepulcher in about 1 minute. Because there's gotta be one more upgrade that I'm missing. Or a decent weapon that I'm missing. Ow. Son of a... Portals XL. Where are we going? You know what? Let's go here. Check that out, that little spot for 30 seconds, and then just get a move on. Because if I wait any longer, and because it's happening in this fashion, because I'm taking so long here, I might as well attempt to get the speed door of the Forgotten Sepulchre. Well, I said I might as well try, but then I got screwed because of enemy placement. I'm not dead, not yet, it's just I lost the one thing that really usually saves me in these areas. Why don't I go through the portal? Might as well kill you and just get a move on. Alright. Just gotta move on. Just gotta move on. Gotta keep going forward. But to the Forgotten Sepulchre we go. Speed door definitely in tow. Corruptive power. 8 more cells and we finally acquire your glory. Now I'd really prefer to get a weapon at this point. That doesn't suck, and thankfully the Forgotten Sepulchre is one of the best places to do it. Alright, go. Come down here, purchase this. We'll take the Biter Swarm instead, because getting our night lights together seems to be a good idea. Speed door is directly down, 48 seconds remaining. I also learned more of the mechanics of this place since the last time I've been through here. 1. Secret rooms and secret areas actually provide permanent light sources, so I really want to go and find those. I had also equally learned that the freaking game does not seem to work well on my laptop, because it actually auto-reveals all secret areas to me, which some people consider that a blessing. I consider that a curse and a gameplay bug. I basically have wall hacks. I don't see any secret areas anywhere nearby that I can abuse, so I'm going to go refresh my light source and get ready to fight, because I don't want to activate those guys unless I absolutely must. Let's go kill you. Nope. Ah, there's a secret room right there. So let's activate it. I don't actually need it, but the light source is good enough to assist me. Oh, wait, never mind. Those areas are still revealed here. Okay. That's quite freaking handy. Enemy placement. The map itself has... There's a certain selection of maps that can be chosen from all possibilities. Okay, you know what? Screw that in particular, unless I absolutely have to go near it. Screw that in particular. And of course it's the only way forward. So I'm actually going to take the challenge room here. Sure, I have to kill all the enemies, but I believe I can accept this. Of course I had to do this stupid thing and run into the arrow, because I apparently can't think for 2 seconds. Hey, go in the opposite direction, you numbskull. Is there a weapon up here? Nope. Instead, piping hot death. No, I didn't die immediately. I might be bad, but I'm not that horrible. Thankfully, enemies can't just stack up on each other indefinitely. Is there something even back here? Yes, there is. Okay, I had no intention of getting hit there, but I guess I don't have a choice. Time. The mini zombies or whatever. I think that whip deals a lot more damage than the current bow. By 300. Gives me a little bit of extra health and an arrow. And it also lets me auto-hit secrets. I'm taking it. It's too beneficial for me right now. Alright, I got only so much time to make it to the other area. And let us hope that I can actually kill the people who are here. I hate having to just hover near light sources constantly. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Alright, well, we now have a weapon that might be capable of killing these people fast enough. However, the bigger issue that we've got is no light sources. Although I'll always take a skill up because... Oh, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen, the Nightlight has a base time of 180 seconds between use. Can cut it out completely, but it helps. And a secret just saved my life, which is why secrets are king here, and anything that auto-finds secrets is a must. Alright, well that's part one of the ossuary. I'm going to want to go back to get any items that I might have missed. And that's killing both of you, two birds with one stone. I'm going to probably have to proc the Nightlight soon enough, though. Don't have to proc the Nightlight just yet. Oh, and there's a secret, so I might as well proc this one, because there's... Oh, I can't even turn it on because there's already a light source near it. Interesting. Yep, but having to be the secret finder in this area honestly is not a horrible change of pace. Okay, they're all dead. Did this lead anywhere, or was this just a diversion? Okay, I'll take it that this actually does lead somewhere, because I seem to have missed a complete upper section. Okay, this is where I need the crypt key. And up here should be a place to teleport to, which will take me to the crypt key, or the very first one. Ah, Mr. Mariachi, good to see you again. And there's another secret. Acceptable. I wish I could hit you from here. And you know what? We'll just keep taking damage ups. They're gonna keep offering, we might as well take them. Fine, Nightlight. Didn't want to have to use it then. Yeah... Honestly, I'd learned to hate this whip after a while, not gonna lie, but here, the high-level electric whip seems to be godsend. No, I only hate it in the early levels. Here, a high-level electric whip seems to fix all my problems. Is there really no portal back? Do I have to physically walk there? Huh. Okay, the idea behind that's not bad. It's just I like the I can block anything except that stupid ability of the Slayer.